baby. Now we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy gang! What's going on, guys and gals and everyone that is here? It is the episode 597 of Pass the Gravy, the 11th annual Christmas Spooktacular. Ooh. We're live at Cobo's Q, downtown 2012 Rusk Street, and I appreciate everybody that came out here. We're technically the unofficial halftime show of the Texans right now, even though we're going to be bleeding into the Texans second half. But it's fine. They'll come back. It's fine. It's fine.
We'll get to live react to the refs just fucking the Texans over.
So everybody listening to this on Monday is going to be like, oh, we already know the outcome of that game.
Yeah, we remember that. That sucked.
Yeah. Or it was awesome. Or it was back and won. Or it was awesome they came back and won. The 11th annual Christmas Spooktacular. A lot of people are like, Alex, why isn't the Spooktacular? And we just have to tell you because ghosts are not just for Halloween. Ghosts also are a Christmas thing too. There's ghosts of Christmas past, future,
present,
and then that's it. What was the ghost? What was the ghost that visited him? Was that past? That was just like a ghoul.
Yeah, past showed up. No, Patrick McClellan's a ghoul.
Oh, he has ghouls in his attic.
Yeah. No, I think past showed up, then present, then future.
Okay.
It was a train.
There we go.
They ran a train on it.
You ran a train on it. Yeah, right. Yeah. The ghosts, Spooktacular. We're very excited. We got Rozy in the house tonight, whatever. And then we're going to do our Christmas movie bracket. We're going to see if The Grinch can go back-to-back. Never had a back-to-back Christmas movie bracket. We got Goodfellas in the tournament this year, so that'll see if that can spice some things up. But first, I wanted to say that when I was coming over here, I got an Uber, and on my way here, somebody on their car in the grease pen said, "My sister's getting married," on the back of their car.
I don't care.
Well,
why would you write that?
But you read just married, or going to get married, but you don't just say, "My sister's getting married." That was very Michael Scott, "I'm going to a wedding" on the back of his car vibes.
That's definitely the girl who thinks her parents love her sister more than her. She's like, I have to get some attention out of this.
Right? It was like, congrats to your sister?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Run up behind you and honk? Like,
I should have
told
the guy to honk.
Your sister found love and you still can't. Here's my number.
I got an Uber Black just because I had a bunch of stuff I had to bring.
African-American.
Uber African-American.
There you
go. I felt like I didn't want to be it was a classy ride, so I didn't want to be like, hey, honk at that car. Can you honk at that car real fast for me? I just wanted to get a couple honks in. But yeah, let's get through we're in the pre-cum segment right here where we get all of our thoughts out. Did you bring anything in for today? Or just that you love Cobos?
No, I just love Cobos, man. I had I want to say it right because I say it wrong every time. Boudin, mac and brisket quesadilla. I think I nailed it that time. Absolutely amazing. The wings. I dream about the wings every year.
You talk about the wings, and then I start thinking about the wings, and then I start dreaming about the wings. That's how it works.
If the wings were a woman, I would have sex with them.
The burrito tacos are my personal favorite, and the brisket quesadilla also rocks, too.
Everything.
There's nothing bad at Cobo's Q, 2012 Rusk Street. Come here while you still can. I had a couple of questions, Christmas-related, I wanted to ask you. First off, let's start with our boy Rudolph. Mm-hmm. Does his nose, is it just lit up all the time? Or just when he wants it to light up?
No, just when he's got to cut through the fog. And honestly, I don't even know if he can control it. I think it's like a motion sensor on his light, but it's a fog sensor.
It's like a boner. Sometimes he just gets a little excited and it's like bleep, 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 red. And by bleep, I mean that's making it red for all the audio listeners.
He doesn't have a red rocket on his dick. He's got it on his face. Rudolph's nose probably should be covered in front of the children.
Yeah, it's true.
As two children walk by us, this is a weird conversation.
This is a kid-friendly show. Kids love Pass the Gravy. It's a fun fact.
I've already given that kid the finger like 3 times today.
Yeah, so you're good.
He's my nemesis.
So Rudolph does not always have a red nose.
No,
it's
not
red,
always.
But not always lit up red.
Just when he's excited.
I feel like you always get you get screwed over when they give you a Rudolph sweater if it's not lit up. It should always be lit up.
Oh, there's got to be a bulb.
They're really cheaping out. I want the lit up version of Rudolph. That's really what I want.
Oh, see, that's the problem though. When he gets too lit, it won't light up.
It won't light up.
No, he can't control it.
It'd be funny if it was
he tries, but it's just not going to happen.
If it was like Pinocchio when he's lying, it just turns red. That would be really funny. I like that. I like that idea. What else did I have? Fruitcake. We do have a fruitcake. If anybody gets our random celebrity at the end, we have a fruitcake I brought, and then I realized that fruitcake. Yeah, because if Jordan Welch, shout out to Jordan Welch, he was like, you should give away something if anybody gets that. And I think 2 times ever anybody has got the random celebrity at the end. Was it you?
I don't want to talk about it.
It was not you. It was not you. It was me and it was Robert. But fruitcake is just meatloaf cake.
Cake loaf?
Cake loaf. It's a meatloaf version of cake.
Damn it, that would have been a good
Cake loaf?
Robert Feline. Cake loaf?
Yeah.
Fruitcake?
Fruitcake, yeah, that would be
Oh, I
great.
guess his cake is already in the name. No, that doesn't work as well as I thought.
I liked where you were going with it, though.
If I put some thought into it, I could probably
I
figure
do
something out.
like where you were going with it. So, I was right, though, on that.
100%.
Okay. And then really the last thing I had, it was a very important question. It was, are all Christmas songs carols?
If they're a cappella. I think carols have to be a cappella. That's the only way it works.
But you like Jingle Bells is a Christmas carol, and that's not a cappella. We Wish You a
Is
Merry
it?
Christmas, also well, I don't know. I see carolers
I don't think those are Christmas
singing.
carols. I think carols are just when you're a group of people. Closer?
Closer to
Oh,
the mic.
jeez, this is loud in my head.
You can adjust your microphone if you'd like.
I don't really want to break anything, so I'm scared to move this at all.
You
There we
should-
go.
You definitely should have done that beforehand.
Yeah, I should have, but I don't do this well.
Yeah.
No, carols, it's got to be like multiple people singing. See, that's the other thing. You can't do a Christmas carol by yourself. I think it has to be multiple people singing a cappella.
I feel like though, like, you can't sing a Christmas carol yourself, but if like, me and you sing a Christmas carol, then it is a Christmas carol. Because
Correct.
Jingle Bells
Yeah.
is
You
a
got to
Christmas-
have at least two.
You have to two people. If you're in a band. If,
That's at
if Rozy
at
sing a
least
Christmas
two.
carol, then that means.
Everybody in the band better be singing
But
too.
if, what if you? Oh, they have to all be singing. You
yeah,
can't just be playing.
and no instruments.
Okay.
It's got to be a cappella.
I don't think it's got to be a cappella.
I do.
I don't.
You want to fight?
What if you have sleigh bells?
I won't hit you in front of your daughter.
What if you have sleigh bells? Yeah, my daughter's here.
Oh.
It's her first podcast.
See, now you fucked me up. Do sleigh bells count as an instrument?
Sleigh bells are definitely an instrument.
All right, so I guess it doesn't have to be a cappella.
It does not have to.
You convinced me.
Okay. Christmas carols are just any Christmas song.
Yes,
All right, nailed it. Nailed it. That's all I really had for that.
including the theme song to Die Hard.
We are doing the 2024 Gravies Awards today. And why don't we just start off with, you want to do one of those bad boys?
Hell yeah, dude.
You want to do one of those bad boys? All right, let's do the Gravies Award for the Darlin' Like a Marlin Award. All right, our Darlin' Like a Marlin Award, the person that is most darlin' like a marlin all throughout the year. If you know, you know. If you don't,
Self-explanatory.
you don't need to know. Our nominees, Pat, would you like to read the nominees?
I would love to. Our nominees are Bro Brad. God, he's beautiful.
He's not even here today.
David Ruiz, also beautiful. You know, I'm not going to say everyone's beautiful because that's going to take forever. You're
Everybody's
all beautiful. We love you all. We got Bro Brad, David Ruiz, Cruz Garcia, Josh Tree, Melissa Hyde, Quentin Hughes, as Alex would say,
Hughes.
Brandon Whitehead, and Todd Voss.
And the winner is
The big man himself, Josh Tree-Cottle.
Josh Tricottle, your Darlin' Like a Marlin Gravy Award winner for 2024. Wow. Wow. Speech. We got a mic. Come on up, buddy.
Not that mic. That's a fake mic.
Come on up.
They won't hear you.
Here, take this one. I think we did have one that was a faulty one. I ordered an extra.
Dude, you got to be more careful with the
Yeah,
head.
you can't just break everything, dude. This is a nice place. It was a nice place. Hey, the kids are loving it, and you broke it more. You broke it more. Josh,
How does it feel?
pick up that microphone. There we go.
I honestly was not expecting anything.
Well, you're Darlin' Like a Marlin, dude. That's for, wow.
Thank you.
Just chaos.
See, now you've got two balls in a shaft. There you
Two
go.
balls in a shaft. It's all yours. Congratulations,
Nice.
buddy.
I can put this right next to the other ones.
There you go.
Give a hand to your 2024 Darlin' Like a
Thank
Marlin
you. Love y'all. Merry
Gravy Award winner.
Love you too, buddy.
Let's keep it going. Let's give away a couple more.
Why not?
I'm in the giving. It's the giving season. This is an auxiliary one for Fight of the Year. The Fight of the Year nominees are Cam Newton versus all of those kids that he tried to fight him at his football camp. Remember that?
That
Beginning
was
of the year?
wild.
That was crazy. You got Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, some good old-fashioned rap beef. Caitlin Clark versus the WNBA and the haters. Jane's Addiction versus Jane's Addiction when they got in a fight on stage. You got Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson in the fight that nobody could really watch most of because Netflix sucks. And then the Ohio State-Michigan flag planting incident. And the winner of Fight of the Year, who's not here, so we're just gonna move on to the next one after this, is Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. Drake versus Kendrick Lamar.
Good old-fashioned, non-violent rap beef.
And now we know that Drake's a pedo, so shout out to Kendrick. Yeah, Like maybe the best song of the year.
Yeah, fuck you, Canada.
Yeah, we're all Team Kendrick here, and just the U.S. dominated Canada once again.
As
That's
always.
really what it was. So congratulations to Drake and Kendrick Lamar on winning the Fight of the Year at the Gravies Awards. Let's keep going. This is a regular one. The Gravy Gangster Award. We like to say that the Gravy Gang is a lawless bunch, and this is whoever personifies that throughout the year the most. We had Brett Brandon, who's trying to defend his title. He's just a general badass, but he got arrested last year with a Pass the Gravy face tattoo. We have David Ruiz, who is the first person that got an actual tattoo of Pass the Gravy. He is our another nominee. And then we have Jordan Welch and the Machine, who won tickets to a Houston SaberCats game and then got mad at everybody else that didn't win tickets. And then was like, fuck you guys, why didn't y'all come to this game that I won tickets to but you didn't win tickets to? And then went on a whole rampage, and we were making fun of him, and they were actually kind of badass.
Kind of gangster.
Kind of gangster. He turned on everybody. So those are your 3 nominees. Pat, the winner, the 2024 Gravy Gangster of the Year. You gotta open the top part.
Yeah, I tried, but it was see how
I sealed it really well.
I don't have fingernails, dude. I chew them. Leave me alone. The tattoo boy himself, David Ruiz.
David Ruiz. Well done.
I don't know why that's the nickname I gave for that.
Very deserving. Be careful with the top. It might fall off. It won't.
Yeah,
This is not default.
Cradle
Not
it.
faulty one.
You got to cradle it.
You have a speech. And show us the tattoo. Show the tattoo. Let's see it.
Oh, I was hoping it was on his ass.
Let's see the ink. I love it. I love it.
It was worth the pain. Whoa. Definitely worth the pain. I love the pod.
We love you too, buddy.
I love you.
Are you mad at Pat that Pat has not yet?
Yeah, what's taking y'all so long?
Well, when we had planned to
This
do it,
guy.
what was it, 2 Saturdays ago? I texted him the night before, and we both realized we had forgotten to plan it out, so it didn't happen again. It will happen.
But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. January 2025, guarantee. New Year's resolution is we're doing that January.
Yes.
Dude, that's a perfect
Bet.
New Year's resolution.
Dude, that's so
Because
attainable.
then we'll do it, and then we'll have our resolution. I already did it.
It'll be the
Done.
first New Year's resolution I've done in years.
But one more hand, round of applause. David Ruiz, your Gravy Gangster of the Year for 2024. All right, let's do one more Auxiliary Gravies Award. This is the Arrest of the Year. To whoever had the coolest arrest of the year. Our nominees for Arrest of the Year are Scotty Scheffler, who got arrested for trying to go to work. He was pulling into a tournament, and they're like, you can't come in here. He's like, I'm the #1 golfer in the world, shut the hell up. And then he assaulted a police officer, except he didn't at all. And they did free Scotty, and then he
Great mugshot.
went on to have the best season ever. Morgan Wallen, he tried to kill a guy by throwing a chair off the top of a
He tried to
of
kill a
bar.
cop.
He did. He almost killed a cop.
Adam was not a fan of that.
Adam probably did not vote for Morgan Wallen. Ippei Mizuhara, Shohei Ohtani's translator,
Fall guy.
took the fall for Shohei, who was just addicted to gambling,
Degenerate.
scumbag. Didn't get suspended or anything like that, but Ippei took the fall for him. Justin Timberlake, DWI,
This is going to ruin the
it
tour.
ruined the world tour. The world tour, it's going to ruin the tour, and yet all the memes that came from that. And then Diddy.
Lube.
Yeah, Lube. Diddy, just the worst guy ever. Luigi Mangione we gave away nominees before his whole thing happened, just to be clear with everybody. The Gravy Award for Arrest of the Year goes to Ippei Mizuhara for being Shohei Ohtani's fall guy. And
Just one of the boys.
like my favorite Christmas movie, he remembered the 2 important rules. You never rat on your friends, and you keep your fucking mouth shut.
Exactly.
That's what he did. Shout out to
He's
Ippei.
he's just one of the boys. Oh, we got Diddy here.
Diddy's here? Get out. Get him out. Get Diddy out. Diddy's not allowed at the Spooktacular.
There's no lube here. Get
You're
out of here,
not
Diddy.
allowed- He should be in a penitentiary somewhere. All right, we're going to get to some more Gravies Awards in just a little bit, but let's do the 2024 or 11th Annual Christmas Movie Bracket. We have in the very back, there's some green and red pieces of paper there. If everybody would go grab one of each, that is how you will be participating in the vote this year. Just go grab one of each. We got I think my mom's out there helping pass them around, and my wonderful wife is here to do the whole bracket thing. But let's tell you that the 2024 Christmas movie bracket is brought to you by the Texas Bowl. It's getting closer. The 2024 Kinder's Texas Bowl is just days away on New Year's Eve at 2:30 at NRG Stadium. You don't want to miss it as the Baylor Bears take on the LSU Tigers. Tickets are selling fast for this Texas-sized match at Baylor University, Louisiana State University, New Year's Eve at NRG Stadium. What more could you ask for to close out an unforgettable year like 2024? Are you ready for football and fireworks? I know I sure am, Pat. Head over to kinderstexasbowl.com right now for tickets, suites, and group opportunities and concert information as well. Do it right now. Tickets are almost gone. Do not miss this. Visit kinderstexasbowl.com.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. And we're a very
No, just
biased
kidding.
LSU
Go
Tigers
Bears.
podcast. No, go Tigers.
Texas over everyone.
Tigers.
Texas
Tigers.
forever.
All right. Has everybody got their sheets? You should have No, they have not. If we could disperse red and green sheets to everyone that would like to participate, that would be ideal.
There's Alex the cop. He's good at dispersing
Top
people.
is red. Top is red. All right.
Adam the cop.
will
Did
be
I just
red.
say Alex? I was looking at Alex.
All right. So the top will be red on these, Pat, and then the bottom will be green.
Okay.
All right. We're waiting. We're just waiting for everybody to. Texas Bowl.
That's going to be confusing. for the first one.
KindersTexasBowl.com. KindersTexasBowl.com. Don't forget. Go get on that.
I can't
All
wait.
right.
I'm going to be on my couch. I'm going to have some drinks ready.
But
some
you
food.
could get tickets now. Texas.
I can't. I have to work later that day.
Okay.
But
you could.
Is it morning or night?
2:30 p.m.
I'll be drinking at work.
Did you not hear the fucking ad read I just did? I did a great job reading that ad. Obviously not great enough.
I don't listen well.
Clearly not great enough. Is
why
everybody
I'm single.
set on cards? If we got all the cards handed out. All right. Hold them all up. Hold them both up. Just let's do a test. Let's do a test. Okay. And the Texans just scored. See? See what
Cheers.
happens? It's a magical time of year. The Christmas movie bracket and the Texans. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Do we have an injury? Tank Dell? Was that Tank Dell?
Or was that Mechie? Who's number 3?
I don't know.
That killed the mood fast.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Still. All right. Let's get this thing started with our number 1 seed, the defending champion from last year, Jim Carrey's The Grinch, going against a newcomer that we decided was a Christmas movie this week.
I always wanted to be a gangster.
Always wanted to be a gangster. Goodfellas, the 16 seed, a little low.
Now a Christmas movie.
For one of the greatest movies of all time, but it's a Christmas movie. Remember,
It's gotta earn its way.
There is a scene. So, green for Grinch, red for Goodfellas. Let's see it. Let's see some red. Come on, let's see some red. Let's see some red.
I see some red.
I see some red. I'm seeing red. Ooh, this would be one hell of an upset if a 16 seed takes down a 1. What? It's only been done twice in the NCAA tournament. This would
Shout
be
out Long Beach.
This is like the NCAA tournament.
But better.
Maybe more important, because it's about Christmas cheer. All right, red for Goodfellas, green for Grinch. I feel like Grinch might have edged out. It's green. Goodfellas? It's Goodfellas. Wait,
no. Alex beforehand, he did mess that up. He said green for Grinch.
green for Grinch, red
He did
for...
say, he had
So
already messed up.
Grinch won. Grinch
Yeah.
won. My bad. Damn it. I was very
I
excited.
kind of caught that, but I was like, maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention and I heard it wrong the
All
first
right.
time.
Top is green.
Top is green
Top
now.
is red. Top is red. Top is red.
Green is the secondary.
All right. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. I
She's
can't
an
see the
angry
board.
elf.
I cannot see the board. Don't blame me. Do not blame me. All right. Next up, we have a Final Four participant from last year, The Nightmare Before Christmas,
Spooky.
going up against The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Murder movie. People
So,
forget that.
red for Nightmare Before Christmas and green for The Santa Claus. God damn it, guys. Okay.
I feel like people
Let's
haven't
go.
watched The Nightmare in a long time,
it
and they're just
sucks.
remembering nostalgia.
I don't like musicals.
Musicals suck,
I don't
guys.
like musical. Okay,
It's
all
like
right. This
South
is
Park
evening
the
it out.
movie is the
This
good
is
one.
evening it out. So it's all right. The Santa Claus moves on as it should. My biggest fear was that Nightmare Before Christmas was going to make a run, honestly, and
Well, it's
the bracket's been saved.
Santa
bracket's
Claus is a
been saved.
scarier movie. He literally murdered Santa. And
right?
took his job.
Like, I don't want a skeleton to be the guy that I go to for Christmas movies. That's Halloween, dude. Keep it fucking Halloween. All right.
He was sexy though.
So red for our next matchup is Home Alone and Four Christmases. Home Alone, the first one against Vince Vaughn, Reese Witherspoon in Four Christmases. Hold up reds for Home Alone and green for Four Christmases.
That one's a landslide.
Yeah,
We don't
I
even
mean,
have to count that one.
All right, it's Home Alone.
Yeah, red.
Home
Alone. All right.
Home Alone. I mean, that made sense.
Everyone wants to watch a child almost get horribly beaten to death.
But he didn't, though. And
I said almost.
that's what's
I
important.
said almost.
That's what's important. Okay. Moving on, and the final round of the final part of this first round of this side of the bracket, we've got the 5th seeded A Christmas Story going against number 12 Scrooged. A little Bill
fucking
Murray
Murray.
action. That's a ghost movie. So perfect
Spooky.
for the Spooktacular. So red for Christmas Story and green for Scrooged. What we got there? Ooh, all right.
I see some green out
All
there.
right, it's
Not a
little
whole
green.
lot. I
It
think that's pretty.
Looks like Christmas Story took this one. Christmas Story. All right.
I want a red rifle gun so badly.
Who
Sorry,
didn't?
BB gun.
Who doesn't, dude? Who doesn't?
I want to try and shoot my own eye out.
Don't.
But if
They
I
tell
do it
you
at
not
work,
to.
But if I do it at work, I can maybe get workers' comp.
Can you shoot guns at work?
Can they stop me?
Maybe legally. If you try to go at them.
I don't think we
shot
have a sign
myself.
that says no guns in the premises. In
Okay,
fact,
so you're good.
I've seen people walk in with guns on their hips. So
I
we're
work
good.
in a federal building. No big deal. They got that plan right there.
All right.
The FCC. Fucking
Fucking,
cops.
so what you're saying is you're a Fed?
I'm basically a Fed. Yeah.
Okay, Diddy.
I'm not that guy. No. He's in a Fed penitentiary.
Diddy.
He's not a Fed. All right, let's go to the other half of the bracket. We got the 3rd seeded Elf with Will Ferrell against another newcomer this year, 14th seeded Trading Places, Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy. Red for Elf and green for Trading Places. I watched Trading Places. this week.
Yeah,
It's pretty good,
it's
but
such a good movie.
Elf.
Elf.
Elf
took that easily.
blows it away.
Santa!
Red, that's what I said. Okay. You were looking at me like, yeah, that's fine. All right,
This is her dream. You're talking, but she can't hear you.
Yeah. She can't hear you either. So really, it is her dream. She can't hear either of us. All right, next first round matchup is the 6th seeded Die Hard.
Woo!
Going up against Jingle All the Way. Die Hard was the champion back in 2020. We're seeing if they can go again. There's only been 4 movies have won it twice. That's The Grinch, Home Alone, Elf, and Christmas Vacation. But hold up, red for Die Hard and green for Jingle All the Way.
Oh, we got some Turbo Man fans out there.
Turbo Man.
Oh.
Put the cookie down. That's my favorite line in there. Jimmy.
My dad is Turbo Man?
Then I like where he goes to his son's karate thing and no one's in the parking lot, and then he goes to the gym and there's still no one there. It's like, why did you think anybody would be there?
I just like that with his physique and accent, they couldn't tell that was him under the Turbo Man mask. Even his wife was like,
Jimmy. I picked Jimmy to win the Turbo Man.
which by the way, that was just nepotism.
All right, so
Die
Die Hard advances with a vengeance.
Ho, 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 no, I've got a machine gun.
All right, 2 more matchups in the first round. We're going to go 7th seeded Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, against number 10 Bad Santa, Billy Bob Thornton.
Best sex scene ever in a movie.
Which one, the dressing room one?
Fuck me,
or-
Santa, fuck me, Santa.
All right, red for Home Alone 2 and green for Bad Santa.
Ooh.
Red for Home Alone 2, green for Bad Santa. Let's see it.
Home Alone 2, green for Bad Santa.
Green for Bad Santa.
Ooh. This is going to be a close
This
one.
is our closest one, I would say, so far. I don't know.
Who's going to take it?
I don't know. We're waiting on our amazing counting team of.
Guys, remember Donald Trump was in Home Alone 2. Let that affect your vote
Oh
one way or the
yeah,
other.
it's true. It's a tie.
It's a tie?
All
Okay.
right. All right.
We gotta
that means-
redo this again,
no,
guys.
No, it doesn't. That means we go to
Oh.
our engineer extraordinaire, David Obert. You are the deciding factor in this one. Home Alone 2 or Bad Santa?
Home Alone 2.
There
Home
we
Alone
go.
2. Home Alone 2.
Make the bracket great again.
Don't. Or do. I don't know. We're not telling you what to think. I love having David as just like the kill vote.
It's great. So does Robert. He doesn't have to do it anymore.
Yeah, Robert wanted to be that, but Robert doesn't have to now. All right. That's all on you now if they win, David. It's all on you. All right. Our final matchup in the first round, the number 2 seed Christmas Vacation going up against 15th seeded Office Christmas Party, a fairly new one, but also good.
TJ
So
Miller.
red for Christmas Vacation and green for Office Christmas Party. Red for Christmas Vacation, green for Office Christmas Party. It looks
A
like
landslide.
a runaway. That's why it's a 2 seed.
More lopsided than this Penn State game, huh?
Hey, what's the score of that right now?
Oh, God, it's
I
out
don't
of
see it.
hand.
I just see the Texans on. All right. Christmas Vacation advances on to round 2 of the bracket, where we've got the number 1 overall seed, the Grinch, taking on number 9, the Santa Claus. Boo, Kaimi Fairbairn. Early not cool, Kaimi Fairbairn.
Ooh,
Early not cool.
kickers
All right.
in general.
So let's hold up some.
Red.
Red for the Grinch and green for the Santa Claus. Red for Grinch, green for Santa Claus.
Hey, he did his time. He didn't snitch on no one.
In snitch.
That was pretty good. I was proud of
That
that
was
one.
very good. That was very good. All right, I'm feeling like it's looking Grinchy. It's looking Grinchy.
Yeah, that's a lot of red.
It's Grinch. The Grinch advances, trying to go back to back, first time ever.
I'm not going.
We would have. Come on, Max. All right.
What will I wear?
Wallow in self-pity. I've got that. That's going to be all day. That's all afternoon. All right. Next matchup to see who's going to take on the Grinch. We've got Home Alone, another 2-time champion, going up against A Christmas Story that won it back in 2016.
Both of them had BB guns.
They both did have BB guns. Great point. Good fact, Pat. All right. Red for Home Alone, green for A Christmas Story. Christmas Story. Green for A Christmas Story. Ooh, that's Home Alone.
It's looking
easy.
a little lopsided on that one.
Home Alone.
I only see like 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7 green.
Home Alone. Which,
Home
like,
Alone.
Christmas Story, iconic Christmas movie, kind of sucks.
It's
If
been
we're
done,
being-
but whoa,
if we're being
whoa,
honest,
whoa,
kind
whoa.
of sucks.
No, it doesn't. It's just
Compared
been
to all
done
the
better.
new Christmas movies that have come out since like 1920,
You can't compare the eras.
I can, and I did.
Okay.
Home Alone just won. That's how you compare
You
them.
shouldn't.
We have a bracket to compare movies, but it's literally what we're doing.
We'll do an eras bracket sponsored by Taylor
Let's
Swift.
Ooh, we gotta get Taylor. Somebody get Taylor on the pod. All right. Next side of the bracket. Let's go. The 3rd seeded Elf against number 6 Die Hard. Let's see. Red for Elf, green for Die Hard. Red for Elf, green for Die Hard. Ooh. Die Hard might be dead.
I don't like the voting here,
Die Hard
McLean.
might be dead. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it's Elf.
Yeah, that's Elf by a
It's
good portion.
absolutely Elf. All right. Yeah.
You're still counting.
We're still counting.
This is
That's
California. We're still
why-
tabulating.
Waiting until all the
tabulating
votes are in.
votes.
Red. Elf wins. Elf wins. Wow. Pat's heartbroken. That was
I'm
Pat's
dead
favorite.
inside.
That's Pat's favorite. Well, Die Hard. What was your Robert feeling of it? Deceased, erect, or whatever it was. Deceased erection.
Something stupid.
All right, next up, we've got Home Alone 2, courtesy of our very own Dave Obert, and Christmas Vacation, the number 2 seed against the number 7 seed. Hold up red for Home Alone 2 and green for Christmas Vacation. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
we haven't had a close one in a few
this
rounds.
This is a close one. I hope it comes down to Dave again.
It'd be great if every single
Home
one.
Alone 2 only advances from him every single time. Ooh, it's green.
Christmas Vacation.
Green, Christmas Vacation. All
Chevy
right.
Chase. All around good guy.
Kind of a chalk bracket. Very chalky right now. Very chalky. Yeah, you have the 1, 2, 3, and 4 seed all in. Yeah, Final Four is all
This is
all
what it
top
looks
four.
like when I fill out a bracket.
That's why, yeah, this is just like everybody's March Madness bracket.
Exactly.
All right, let's go see who goes to the title game. Number 1 seeded The Grinch against number 4 seeded Home Alone. Let's see, red for Grinch, green for Home Alone.
Red for Grinch, green for Home Alone.
Red for Grinch, green for Home Alone.
Ooh.
That's how I got tricked in the first. I thought Grinch is green, but it's not. His top is green.
We got dumb brains.
Yeah, I'm not smart. Never claimed to be.
That's why we're not counting.
Yeah, we have counters. Remember when we tried to count in the beginning? That was a bad idea. Green for Home Alone, red for Grinch.
I think I see a hanging Chad out there.
Green is the top one, guys. Come on. Red is, oh, my bad.
Red is the top
Cards down, recount.
one. You said red for Grinch like 4 times.
I read it wrong. Red for Grinch, green for Home Alone. That's it. I got it right? There we go.
I thought that's what you said.
Okay, I did, I think, and then I walked it back. Grinch is green, it throws me off.
I like how the child is choosing Home Alone just because he thinks he could definitely do that. He's like, I defend my house.
I think he could. Justin could absolutely Home Alone somebody.
He's got the attitude.
Todd, I need you to leave your son alone for a holiday, and I need him to Home Alone someone. Green, Home Alone. Home Alone.
Violence is always the answer.
The champion is down. All right. Who's going to take on Home Alone? Is it going to be our 3rd seeded Elf, or is it going to be the 2nd seed Christmas Vacation? Green.
No.
Red
for Elf.
I was going to go backwards, yeah.
Red for Elf, green for Christmas Vacation.
We only do this. This is the 11th time I've done this. You would think it would get easier. Yeah. Red for Elf, green for Christmas Vacation. Although Elf makes you think green, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to take over.
Red for
You were gonna
Elf,
mess it up
green
again.
Christmas Vacation. I was going to say I think Elf, but I think this side of the room is more Elf. This side is more Christmas Vacation.
It's a house divided.
House divided. Am I right? Print the shirts. Or the flags. You print the flags.
No, it's the stickers that go in the back of your car. And we got a red for Elf.
Elf. Moving on. My wife kind of hates Elf. I don't know why.
Because she's a Grinch.
She's not a Grinch, though. But she does like the Grinch. So, yeah, maybe.
She's wearing mugshots. It's pretty Grinchy.
Well, she would be very biased. She's a Home Alone. She's wearing a Home. Yeah, you can't hear. We can say anything we want. We can say anything we want.
Emma.
Got her. We didn't say anything. Or did we?
I like how you got the death stare there and not me. I'm never
I go home with
responsible.
her, so yeah, you get a free pass. I don't.
Yeah.
All right, so Elf going up against Home Alone, a 4 versus a 3 seed.
That's red.
Home Alone versus Elf. Home Alone is red. This is for all the marbles, everybody. Home Alone. This will be also the first 3-time champion. Fun fact about the Christmas movie bracket.
Maybe.
First ever. Well, both of them have won it twice.
That's right, yeah.
Home Alone is red. Elf is green, as it should be. See? Elf should always be green. Elf versus the Grinch would just break my brain, if that was a thing. All right. Home Alone is red. Elf is green. Home Alone, red. Elf, green.
Seems pretty decisive to me.
And it's Home Alone, your 2024 Christmas movie bracket champion.
Macaulay Culkin all the way.
He's had such a comeback, you know? Like as an adult, and then his family is also like, we're gonna get in it too. Like now we act also.
When Marv gets electrocuted in his skeleton shows, that's just movie magic. That's cinema.
Home Alone's first title since 2017, a long championship drought has come to an end, thank God. And they're the first. They won in 2015, 2017, and now 2024.
2017 was a good year.
It was a great year.
Astros won the World Series.
Yeah, great. It was great. It was great.
I think they beat some team from up north in the playoffs that year too. Who
Boston.
was that? Boston. There was another one.
They beat Boston.
Another team of
It doesn't matter. That's the
bitches.
past. We don't talk about the past. We don't talk about the past here. We're all about the future on Pass the Gravy. All right. Thanks for everybody for participating in our 2024 Christmas movie bracket. If you want to hang on to one of your cards at the end, we're going to do our random celebrity guess. And if you write your guess on there, you have to bring it up to us so you can't just lie to us. Because I know Jordan Welch. He'd lie. He'd lie.
Oh, all of them would lie.
Yeah, you'd all lie. I said it. I want the fruitcake. What a lackluster prize, though. Fruitcake for, I don't know.
I think it's a great prize.
Yeah. Well, all right. Now let's bring on our good friends at Rozy. We have Rozy in the house today. Y'all wanna come hang out? You wanna come hang out for a little bit? I hope they brought the bus. I'm gonna talk to him about the bus.
We forgot to do Robert Feline's. Or were we
We're
not.
we're not doing Robert.
Okay, I was about to say I wasn't sure if that was just copy pasted from the.
And then we'll see if they want to give away a Gravies Award.
Ooh.
All right, y'all have to share a mic. I want you to be like a cool 60s doo-wop band where you just ooh-ah.
Yo, yo, yo.
Zoe, Molly, and Brandon from Rozy, one of the best local bands on the planet or in Houston history.
Facts.
So nice.
My first question is, did you come on the bus? Did you guys bring the bus today?
No.
So there's currently a line break, like in the gas line.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we're not driving it right now.
It's a, what is it, 91 International School Bus, so it's like super old.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, tell us a little
Not
bit.
super old.
Like, how did you, that's how you travel. That you have
Yeah.
bunk beds in it. That's your band bus. You didn't.
Yeah.
You were like, we don't need to be fancy. We're not Zach Bryan
Nah.
driving. I don't know why he was
We're
who I
not.
picked. Why was
I don't
Zach
know.
Bryan the guy I picked?
He's
Right.
rich.
We're not regular people with tour buses. We build our own tour bus. I like the grit, the determination.
Exactly. Thank you.
So
Yes.
you were like, we could do a van or a bus.
Or a school bus, yeah.
Sprinter van was the first idea, but
Yeah.
we wanted something more roomy,
Yeah.
somewhere to chill, a lounge, if you will.
And now with the bunk beds, you got plenty of room for activities.
Exactly. Lots of activities.
The two, we have this friend, her name's Peyton Howie, and they have a Sprinter. And we were like, hey, y'all should come check out our bus. And so they came on, and they were like all of them were like, there's so much room for activities. And we were like, yes, exactly. That was the point. So,
Well, I always see y'all on your socials. It's Rozy Official, right?
Yes.
Rozy at Rozy Official on your socials. You're always playing on the bus, and that's always one of my favorite things you guys post, where y'all just jam on the bus
Yeah.
together. That's really cool. What is the weirdest thing besides the line breaking on the bus that's happened on that bus?
We were on the way home from California a few months ago, and so we bought the bus just kind of as it was, and we were like, everything looks pretty fine. There's a couple like cracks in the windshield, whatever.
It had the seats in it and everything? Or
Yeah,
were the
we
seats already out?
gutted it all out.
Okay.
The only thing that's left as far as like the seats are concerned is like the bus driver's seat.
That seems essential.
Yeah,
You probably
you
need
know.
that.
Yeah,
Where
just
you
a little
just
bit.
put a stool?
No,
You get like
Lawn chair.
a lazy boy. That'd be sick.
yo.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's like one more bed. You could just have somebody like sleep in it then too.
Facts.
Yeah, a massage chair. That would be
Dude, they fall asleep.
just throwing out ideas.
Yeah, massage chair is probably not a good idea. You can't have the driver that cozy
That's true.
for long rides.
I
Facts.
don't want my driver stressed out though. So like maybe that is the best way to do it.
Stressed is better than asleep.
That's true. And you guys take turns driving it?
So me and Brandon do not drive it. My sister does.
Because you have to get like a license for it, don't you?
Well, the way we did it, we renovated it, so it's basically like a big ass truck.
Uh-huh.
And so that's how it's registered. So like,
Okay.
yeah. So we had to do we had specific things that we had to meet, like requirements and stuff. And so we added it's like wall outlets and a specific AC and stuff like that. So we added that. And so yeah, nobody needs a CDL or anything. So yeah,
Does
I'm
it
able to
still
drive.
have the alarm that goes off if you open the back door?
No, I think it's too old for that. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think it had one.
They didn't have emergencies.
Yeah, there was
back
no
then.
safety
No.
laws before
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah, there was. It's a pretty old school bus, but
You had
Yeah.
a Facebook Marketplace?
Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, yeah.
So were y'all just like, I want to get let's get a school bus, what y'all landed on? Like, we should try and redo a school bus? Or was that just you saw it on Facebook, like, what if?
Well, I don't even know how the idea came about. I think Renee, he's like our sound guy. He was like, I can do this if you guys want to do it. Like,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's the smartest decision if you guys, because it's like cheaper overall, and then and of course too it's a diesel, so it's a little bit more expensive. But with everything in it, we were.
Hotel gas, by the time you add up, cost of hotels.
Yeah.
If we're going A to B, it's gonna cost about the same amount. So we may as well just sleep in it. Stop at a gas station or like a RV stop, plug it in, and just go
It's a
from
fun
there.
conversation starter for
Yeah.
everything, too.
Yes.
Everybody I'll play with is probably like, that's badass, isn't
Dude,
it?
yeah. Every time we pull up, people are like.
Anywhere.
And then we pull out. They're expecting children to come out, like a ton of little kids, and we just roll out with our gear.
Does
and
it
they're
say
like,
Rozy ISD on the side of it?
No, it's gonna say robust, like ROBUS, because
I
it's the
like that. I
robust.
like that.
And so that's kind of what we have planned for it. But Rozy ISD would honestly be pretty lit.
That might be the move. That might be the move.
Just throwing ideas out there. You can take all the credit for that. I don't want any credit for that.
Remember when we pulled up to Cane's and the employees were like, fuck.
And then where were we at? We were at Warehouse Live not too long ago, and we were like, normally it's super late, so we'll go to IHOP, but it was a little early, so we're like, we'll go to House of Pies. Man, we spent like 10 minutes trying to find parking. But luckily no one was really there, but we were pulling in, and you just saw all this staff, like from the windows, they were like, just watching us turn in, and I was like, I promise. They were like, wait, so there's not 30 of you? We're like, no, just the 6 of us. We're like, oh, thank God.
Like, we're going to get hella busy, damn
Exactly.
it.
And they were like, we're about to close.
It's a restaurant's worst nightmare. A late night table of 30
a
children.
bus just rolling up with kids that
Oh
are
my
they
God.
don't know what their order is and stuff. What's the most people y'all have had on the bus at once?
At once, like 6.
Okay,
Six or 7.
We keep it pretty chill. It's not like everybody can go on. Also, too, because it's still, like, we're not finished with it. Like, we're still trying to, like, renovate it and stuff. Like, we've got the bunks in. We have, we honestly, we have carpet, like, a little runner and stuff. But, like, even a couple weeks ago, we went and, like, kind of cleaned it out, did, like, a deep clean from, like, when we left to L.A., and
we sanded it and everything because like when we were initially going to use it when we went to Austin, but it wasn't ready yet, and then we were like, okay, we need to take it to California, and so we didn't sand it or anything. We just were like praying that we weren't going to get stabbed in the middle of the night with like sleeping in this thing, and so we needed like a refresh. So we took like a day, like once we came back and everything, to reorganize too, because we used to just use a trailer and my Jeep. And we have like these specific boxes that we just stick all the stuff in. And so at this point, we were just like throwing stuff in the bus, like under the bunks and like figuring out. So it would take forever to unload and load in because we had to figure it out. But yeah, we took a day to reorganize. So it looks a lot better now, but still needs some work.
What'd you guys do with the seats y'all took out? Like, does anybody just have like a bus seat hanging out at home?
Oh,
I'd want to
no.
keep one so bad. I don't know what I would do with it,
We
but I would
don't.
like, have one.
Those hoes look so dirty.
Oh, yeah, anything like that.
They were so crusty.
Unless somebody's trying to get rid of it, might not be the best seats.
So would that be more
Yeah.
likely to end up on Pimp My
We
Ride or
couldn't
Cribs?
repurpose it.
Is it more likely to end up on Pimp My Ride or Cribs?
we actually did for Instagram. We were going to post it. We're doing like MTV Cribs Robust Edition.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it was very...
We still need to edit it, but we definitely took a content day to do that. So
Is there a fridge in it?
No, we actually, there's a cooler. There's like a cooler. We were gonna do like a mini fridge, but like when the bus is on and like the power and everything, we were like, it's just easier to do ice with the cooler.
It's super bouncy on the bus. Like, school buses are not meant for comfort.
We drove to California. It took like 38 hours, and the whole time we're just like, we had to get used to it so we didn't barf. Like, it was crazy. It was. I don't know how we did that, honestly.
Wait, what you guys got going on rest of 2024? I know, Zoe, what happened to your pinky? You look like you're being just very fancy when you're talking.
Yeah, so now I'm pretty fancy with my pinky now. So we went to New Mexico. We played at the Whiskey A Go Go in Los Angeles, and on the way back we had a recording session out in New Mexico because we did a Battle of the Bands earlier in like August, and we won. And one of the prizes.
Obviously.
Thanks. One of the prizes was a recording session at one of like this new studio that was there. So we're just gonna go to California, stop here, and then we'll record, then go home. And we were at the studio, and we were unloading some stuff, but they didn't want, long story short, they didn't want guitars in. Well, last minute, they were like, actually, yeah, bring in the guitars. So we brought it in. It was me and Eris, and the way the bus is set up, essentially, it's like an old school bus, so you can still open it and close it, the door, right?
Sick.
And so, but when we lock it, we have to pretty much undo the bolt, so that way you can't just like push it open. And Eris walked out, and as he was walking out of the bus, I needed a second, and I saw, everybody was kind of going like this, just pushing the door, and it would close flat, right? So I did that, and I did it so fast and too hard to where my pinky, the folds of the bus, like caught my pinky so last minute, and in my brain, I was like, I don't know how I thought this fast, but I was like, because I felt it, and I felt a break, and I was like, ow, and then I was like, if this goes flat, my finger's gone, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I yanked it out, and when I yanked it out, I like ripped open my pinky. And like, dude, all of a sudden, according to Eris, he heard my blood-curdling scream. There was blood all on the bus, like on the window of like, it looked like a horror movie. And then, so we go, and he's just grabbing it and holding it. Thank God we had paper towels, and I'm like, I'm freaking out. We're about to go record. I'm about to go play.
Definitely the worst situation.
100%. Dude, but here's the crazy thing. So it's happening. I'm starting to get really hot, and I'm like, everybody sounds really far away. I'm like, oh, I'm about to pass out. Well, Eris calls Molly. I'm like, call Molly.
I was like upstairs, like setting up my drums, and he's like, your sister just cut herself. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, no, you need to get down here. I was like, shit, okay.
I was like, it's not that. I was like, Eris, no, you need. I was like, get over here. And she was like, okay. So she gets into the call. They come out. She comes out. Everybody's coming out except for Brandon, because Brandon was completely unaware what was going on because he was recording.
He's vibing. He's in the zone.
He was vibing, yeah, straight up.
So we come out. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's trying to figure out what to do. Luckily, the guy who was working at the studio was an EMT.
That's
So
convenient.
he was like, I don't remember what happened, but he ended up wrapping my finger. And then the guy we were staying with, which is he's one of our mods for TikTok. That was a crazy story. But yeah, he ended up being an EMT as well. So we went to the hospital. Yeah, I was like, wow, what a great setup,
perfect
you know?
spot, yeah.
Very much. So we went, I ended up getting 8 stitches in my finger, my pinky. It was broken. It was like a hard fracture, so they couldn't put a pin in it.
Okay.
And I'm left-handed and I broke my left pinky. So I was just like, oh my God, what do we do? Oh yeah, they were like, so what happened? I'm like, yeah, so I told them, I was like, yeah, essentially we have a school bus, I broke it, and yeah, it's really old. And she was like, when was your last tetanus shot? I was like, I don't know. She's like, well, you're getting one today. I was like, okay. And I don't like needles. I hate needles. So Molly is in there with me, and I'm like, it's fine, right? And then she goes, hey, how about you call Arison? Because I scarred my sister a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know. At some point, long story short, she was getting like something done with her teeth, and they didn't numb her correctly, and so they're doing the shots, and she's like screaming, and it just traumatized me. So I was like, I don't want to be here. I was like, I'm gonna get Eris. So good luck.
So Eris came in, and they had to give me shots in my pinky while it was like broken and bleeding, and so to numb it, she was like, I'll do like the gel first. It didn't work. She did that, dude. I don't think I've ever cried more in my life than I did in the like 5 hours that took place. Yeah. It was very dramatic. I ended up being allergic to the antibiotics they gave me.
That's good. That's always
good.
I
ended up like going home. They gave them to me, and I was like breaking out in hives, and I was itchy. And then, mind you, we still had to go record.
Yeah. Like, so were you able to do that after all that?
No. So what we did was, I was like, well, I'm allergic. So they were like, well, you got to come back to the hospital. I was like, okay. So we dropped Molly, Eris, and Brandon off at the studio, and my dad took me in the bus back to it, and the lady who was stitching up my finger, she's like, why are you back here? I said, girl, I'm allergic to the antibiotics you gave me. She was like, no way. I was like, yeah. So they were like, well, hopefully this is the last time I see you here. I was like, if you ever want to come see a show in New Mexico, here you go. But yeah, it was crazy. But it's all good now, thankfully. I can bend it. It was crazy, but all ended up working out very well.
So what you guys got going on? You're going to heal up the rest of 2024?
Yeah. Come January, I'll be back on guitar. I'm slowly going back into it because the scar tissue is right where I play.
Oh, yeah.
So
you had to cut off one finger.
Here's the problem. So it was so funny because he was talking about that. He's like, yeah, your pinky's not really you don't really need it. And I was like, well, here's the thing. My hands are really small, so I need all of my appendages to move. Yeah. So I was like,
I feel like ring finger would be what I go with.
Ring finger, yeah.
Because you can grip everything if you got your pinky.
So maybe middle finger then?
Middle finger seems more important.
I know.
Because it's the
long one, right? Yeah.
If you could keep your index and your ring, you'd be golden.
You'd be golden?
Yeah.
Just this, a little claw? Kind of like a little weird, a weird rocker?
Tony Iommi had his fingertips completely off, and he wrote like Iron Man
you can make it work.
Those classics.
You can make it work. Well, do y'all have anything set up in January that we can go see y'all at?
So come January, where are we at in January? January is kind of empty. February, we've got new stuff coming out. We've got a new single coming out. We'll be at Sawyer Park in spring.
Okay.
At the end of the month, and then. We've got a lot of new music coming out next year. We're really excited about it.
I was jamming y'all's new single, Happy Hour. It's out now. I was jamming that this morning, getting ready. But yeah, let's go. Everybody go get at Rozy Official.
Yeah, the Rozy Official.
At the Rozy Official. Had it. I almost had it. I was off the dome, so I didn't write it down.
I love that.
Write it down.
Hey, at least you didn't call us like Roxy or
Rozy.
I think the first time, I think when y'all were on Hometown for the Holidays, Rod said Rozy, and we were like, no.
Honestly, it's all good. It's a good conversation starter.
As
You
long
know?
as you don't keep saying Rozy, then
Exactly.
you're good, right?
Exactly.
Well, hey, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thanks
Thank
for
you guys so
having
much.
us.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, man.
Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Hit us up February. We'll come see you guys.
Yes, definitely.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you,
guys.
man.
Thank y'all. Give a hand for Rozy, everybody. And check out their new single, Happy Hour. It rocks. All of their shit rocks. Check
I
them
love
out.
Happy Hour. It's one of my favorite.
Well, do y'all want to give away one of the awards? A Gravies Award? We have quite a few Gravies Awards to give away if y'all would like to award them. All right, this is the I Love You Man Award at the Gravies that we give away every year. It's got a fancy little trophy with it, too. And the nominees for it are Todd Voss, Bro Brad, Quentin Hughes. There's a million nominees. Josh Treecottle, Alex O, Mikey Paul, Ashley Wilkins, Melissa Hyde, Brett Brandon, Raimundo Benavidez, and Jordan Welch. Why don't y'all rip that bad boy open? We're gonna see. I wrapped it real good. I got the kind that George Costanza's wife used to, so I might die, which is better than being a Giants fan. You just rip that bad boy wide open. There we go.
The I Love You Man Award goes to Todd Voss.
Todd Voss! Wow! Wow, who saw that one coming? He's all the way outside.
He was outside just so he could make an entrance.
That was perfect.
He's so fucking Hollywood.
He had to, right? Right. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Well, y'all have to present it to him too. He's the first person. Y'all are the first guest presenters now ever on Past the Gravy history. Yeah.
Say a few words, Todd.
Say a few words, buddy.
There's a microphone right there. Right in front of you. It's that Iowa State education.
One more
right
hand
there.
for Rozy.
Oh, thank you so much, Gravy Gang.
We love you, buddy.
I love you
I think
too.
this award shows it.
I could not have earned this award without the love of the Gravy Gang.
Very loving.
Giving
bunch.
them the love as well. Thank you very much. If I could break this and give it to all of you, I would.
Don't though, it's glass, so.
Yeah,
it'd
I
be-
won't. Except if I could.
That's probably the worst award to break.
Thank you.
One more hand, Todd Voss, everybody. Todd, do you want to give away the Athlete of the Year award? Do I want to give it away? Do you want to announce the winner?
Sure.
All right. Well, the Athlete of the Year Gravy Award, we picked the best athlete of this year according to us. Last year it was Tommy DeVito, everybody's favorite Italian football player. This year's nominees are Caitlin Clark, Scotty Scheffler, Ray Gunn, the Australian breakdancer from the Olympics, Alona Marr, the rugby player from the Olympics, and Jameis Winston, everybody's favorite Cleveland Browns quarterback.
Just the
this
most
year.
fun
Who am I
quarterback.
pulling for in this one? I'm not sure.
Well, why don't you tell everybody who the winner is then? You don't even have to worry about who you're pulling for. I was sad Tommy DeVito.
I
didn't
would
get
honestly
to
give it to Caitlin Clark, but it might be Alona Marr. The athlete, the Gravy Award for Athlete of the Year goes to Reagan.
Reagan, what?
An international award now.
International podcast, international award, the Australian breakdancer from the Olympics. We gave it to her because she kind of like cheated how she got in, and I respect that.
Yeah, snake
that's
it till
how
you make it.
That's how I would be considered an athlete. I'd have to cheat. And she did that, and
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
she cheated all the way into the Olympics, so shout out to Reagan.
The most successful cheating.
Let's keep it going.
One more.
One more, and then do you want to skip Not Cool?
That works.
We're gonna skip Not
I've had
Cool.
a good week.
Yeah, we're gonna skip Not Cool because Christmas is very cool, and then we're gonna just move on to the answers segment. Woman of the Year. Let's give away Woman of the Year. Let's just run through these.
Yeah.
We're actually gonna keep giving awards away. All right, Woman of the Year award for the 2020 Gravies. We've got our nominees: Melissa Hyde, Ashley Wilkins, Glamour Perry, Helly Ray Hughes, Tessa G, because we can't pronounce her last name, Samantha Garcia, and everyone's favorite hippo, Moodang, who stole our hearts this year. She's got to be the favorite to win.
She's a
right?
lady.
You would think. Well, let's see. Let's see if she got it done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's a lady.
The 2024 Gravy Award for Woman of the Year goes to Ashley Wilkins. Ashley Wilkins. If you listen to the Rod Ryan Show, Ashley with an I, and everybody wants a speech. Congratulations, Ashley. She's wearing a fantastic sweater, too.
So this is my first Gravy Award.
Your first?
It's prestigious.
Wow.
I'm
You guys talking to the mic.
oh, sorry. So I'm very excited about winning.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So I will give y'all an award.
We get awards? This has been done. Raymundo did this last year, I think. Because Bobby got the Hog of the Year award. I remember that.
Surprise award.
What do we got?
For Alex.
For me, what do I got? Number one podcast, Pass the Gravy, co-host. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
You earned it, buddy.
I don't do it for the award, but it's nice to be recognized, you know?
For Pat.
Thank you very much.
Oh, dude, I hope you didn't win co-host award.
That'd be awesome.
I hope you get something that's not good.
I also got number one.
Oh, hell yeah,
Gravy
Pat,
co-host of
let's
the year.
go. Let's go.
And for
Teamwork.
For Bobby Jokes.
Hey,
Who's holding the camera? Bobby Jokes.
Clink.
Is doing Look at that.
We touch
Look at
tips.
that. We touch tips. Ashley won an award and then gave out 3
Bobby's
awards.
probably getting Hog of the Year.
What?
And it says the hog.
Hog of the Year. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Ashley and Sergio.
Thank you, Ashley.
Sergio. He's playing injured. He had shoulder surgery. He's dressed like a pimp, and he has Snoopy on his hat. That's awesome. Congratulations. Our Woman of the Year. One more round of applause for Ashley Wilkins, everybody.
All righty.
All right, let's keep going. Let's get through this. We want to finish by the UT game.
Next one, we got Man of the Year, and our nominees are Raymundo Benavides, Mikey Paul, Alex O, Todd Voss, and Josh Tree Cottle.
Oh,
and
man.
the official Man of the Year.
The manliest man this year.
He manned so hard this year. I'm so bad at envelopes.
Rip it open, dude.
Okay.
Just rip it open. It's
Mikey
paper.
Paul, Man of the Year.
Mikey Paul!
The most virile. This guy
Viral?
doesn't even need Blue Chew.
He doesn't. We're actually StudRx. We're StudRx podcast, by the way.
He doesn't need it, but he uses it to be even more of a man.
Congratulations, buddy. Here you go. Here you go. Wow. Wow.
My wife said boo.
Your wife is booing? Do not boo it. Do not boo this man. Give us a few words.
As Man of the Year, you are allowed 8 seconds.
What's going on, gang? How you doing?
Just
Hey.
toxic masculinity.
It's an honor to be Man of the Year with all the other contenders. I love you all. Let's have a good time.
Have a good time. I like it. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. Let's do another auxiliary Gravy Award.
This was probably our toughest one.
This was the toughest auxiliary award we had to decide this year. The Death of the Year Award. A lot of people died. A lot of people always die every year. But these are the people that we chose to give the nominations to. Our nominees for Death of the Year: Toby Keith, O.J. Simpson, Bill Walton, James Earl Jones, EGOT winner, James Earl Jones, Richard Simmons, Pete Rose, and Peanut the Squirrel, who was taken from us way, way, way too soon because
The government.
The damn government. Our winner for Death of the Year, which is like loser of Death of the Year, but like you win. The Gravy Award for Death of the Year goes to James Earl Jones.
Darth Vader himself.
And the guy from the Sandlot. Which this is actually a historic award because he is now the first member ever of the EGOT Award. Because he was already an EGOT Award winner. He won an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony. Now he has a Gravy, the EGOT. He's in the EGOT Club. So somebody make a poster.
He's an egghead.
And it's just him. Congratulations to James Earl Jones. He will not hear this because he's dead. All right.
He's listening up there.
You're right. You're right. Do we want to do Meme of the Year? Let's do Meme of the Year. Then we're going to do Answers. If anybody would like to do it, we're gonna do a live answers. If you have some questions, come line up here. We're gonna make it quick. We're trying to finish by the UT game start. We're gonna do an auxiliary one before that. So if you have a question, start lining up. We're gonna do some that we already had, and then we'll wrap things up. This is the Auxiliary Gravy Award for Meme of the Year. This was another very difficult one to choose. But the nominees for Meme of the Year are the Tiger Woods Big Dog meme, where he's dapping up the guy.
Big
What's
dog.
up, Big Dog? Travis Kelce yelling at Andy Reid during the Super Bowl. Squirtle playing the saxophone. Hawk Tua.
Spit on that thing.
Justin Timberlake's mugshot. This is gonna ruin the tour. What tour? The World Tour. Ray Gunn, the dancing Australian, our Athlete of the Year. Could she have 2 Gravies Awards? That'd
It's
be crazy.
possible.
That would be crazy. Moo Dang, she captured our hearts. Didn't win Woman of the Year though.
Feisty.
But captured our hearts. And then the Chill Guy meme. That was a late participant, but it did a lot of damage. Your 2024 winner for Meme of the Year.
Just rip it open.
I'm doing it.
Just do
I
it.
did. It was way faster than anything you did. Way faster. The Gravy Award for Meme of the Year goes to Hawk Tua, Haley Welch.
Spit on that thing.
Some financial advice: do not buy her meme corn. What's going on? We got Quentin Hughes and Halle Ray. What's happening, gang? Put them up on the camera so they can be on camera. Hand it to Pat. There he is. Show him. Now you're all on camera. See?
So you can see yourself
Shout out to
now.
Halle Ray and Quentin. They got their gravy gear on, even though they're not here. They're joining
you,
from
guys.
afar. But congratulations, Hawk Tua, on being our Meme of the Year. Now, before we get to the answer segment, again, you can line up right here if you'd like to ask a question. Our best answers question asker of the year. A lot of people send us these questions. These are the people that sent us the most that made it on the pod this year. Our nominees are Brandon Davis, Todd Voss, Alex O, Ashley Wilkins, and Mikey Paul. Do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Our winner for best answers question asker of the year goes to Alex O.
Alex O.
See, that's a quick way to do it. You just rip down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what it is. There we go. Congratulations, buddy. He's still up for another one, the reigning MVP. Can he have a 2-time Gravy Award winning day? Back to back? Yeah? Oop. Is it not working? Can you hear him?
Not really.
Up.
I want to give a shout out to Cobo.
Whoop.
Is it working?
No.
Hold on. Wait, try it again. There we go.
There we go.
I want to give a shout out to Cobo's and the crew
Hey.
for letting us host here. Shout out to Pat for
Being Pat.
whatever you do. Alex
Nobody
for-
knows.
Alex for starting Past the Gravy.
Appreciate
And the 11th annual. So you've been doing it for 11 years.
11 years, yeah.
11 years. Shout out to Robert for putting up with Alex and Pat
That he's
every
actually
week.
the biggest winner here.
And I'm grateful.
We love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
Congratulations. Thanks for always participating, man.
Love all y'all.
One more round of applause. Alex O, your answers.
Shots on
question
Pat. Shots on
asker
Pat.
Of the year. Shots
Nope.
on Pat.
Nope.
Everybody heard it.
Nope,
Pat's
nope,
buying
nope,
everybody
nope,
shots.
Nope. Shots of water.
If we say it enough, it'll happen. All right. Let's do the answers segment real fast.
Well, if you just answered the question, why just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question. Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Shout out to the Ladlettes, our in-house band on that one. All right, our first question from the Answers Question Asker of the Year. He sent this in before. This is from Alex O at Alex McThunder1, and he says, if all of Santa's reindeer had a battle royale to the death, who would win?
I think there's only 2 options.
All right.
It's either Donner or Blitzen. Donner because of the Donner Party, some messed up shit happened there. We discussed this earlier. Rudolph can't always get it up with that red nose.
My question about Rudolph is, what if Rudolph breaks his nose and can shank people?
It's not glass.
What if we don't know
just
what it is?
bioluminescent.
I'd like to think that it's glass, and if you shattered it, you could just stab people with it.
I
Because then Rudolph fucks everybody up.
I think it's probably Blitzen, though, because I feel like Blitzen is German.
I think Blitzen was not as cool as Donner, so they had to give him a cooler name. So I would go Donner.
I think Blitzen could blitzkrieg you.
I'm gonna go Donner. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we'll do shots. We'll do shots. If Cobo brings him up here and he lets us do it at his bar, we'll absolutely do that.
But I think Blitzen. Blitzen is the battle royale winner of
You go
reindeer.
Blitzen. I'm gonna go.
It's definitely not Prancer.
No, not Prancer, not Dancer.
Prancing around.
Comet might fuck some shit up.
Cupid might have an arrow.
He's got hooves. He can't really shoot him.
That's true. I'm sticking with Blitzen.
I'm gonna say Donner, but only if Rudolph can't shank people with his nose. If he
can't.
breaks it. If he can shank people with his nose, Rudolph takes him out. He's just slitting throats, dude. That's what he's doing.
You can cut people.
All right.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, dude.
All right, next question from Josh Tree Cottle at Joshua Tree 713. If you were Santa, what would you use to fly around instead of a reindeer and a sled?
I wrote this down. What would I use? I would use the flying monkeys from Wizard of Oz and a Lazy Boy recliner.
I would like the Budweiser Clydesdales and an original Ford Bronco.
I would like OJ's Bronco. I want the OJ Bronco.
Ooh, the OJ Bronco?
The exact one.
See, but here's the thing. It's white.
No, I want ACs.
When you're flying
I want
through the
ACs,
snow.
so it didn't have blood in it.
Okay. I was going to say, flying through the snow in a white one, it could get a little dangerous.
I don't know.
I want a black Bronco with the Budweiser Clydesdales.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good question, Josh. Good question. Quentin Hughes, who just FaceTimed in, he's at Q the Ace on Twitter. He says, power rank these holiday smells. We are the best. A fun fact for anybody that's new here. We are the best at power ranking anything ever. And so if you give us 5 similarly ranked things, we're going to power rank the fuck out of them better than anyone. Power rank these holiday smells. And he gives us Christmas tree, hot cocoa, eggnog, gingerbread, and peppermint. What say you, Pat?
I mean, number one is tree. There's nothing better
That's
than
what
nice
I
pine.
had, yeah.
Pine is number one.
Josh tree, then Christmas tree. But in this specific example, I'm going to go Christmas tree.
2, I'm going to say eggnog because it's been told to me that I might have a bit of a drinking problem and it makes me think of booze. So that makes me happy. 3, hot cocoa. 4, peppermint. Who doesn't love a nice minty smell? And 5, gingerbread. It's good. Not the best smell, but it's good.
Okay. I'm going to go Christmas tree, gingerbread, peppermint, hot cocoa, and eggnog. I don't really...
You don't get down with the nog?
I don't not like it. I was drinking eggnog yesterday. I made Nagasaki.
Ooh.
Part eggnog, part sake. Shout out to Andy Bernard. But I don't think that's better than gingerbread. And
It's cool.
peanut
Not
butter.
everyone's a nog head. It's all good.
Robert, what are yours? What are you power rank? Robert's not doing power rankings today. Never mind.
Robert's working.
Robert's working hard.
Working.
All right. Let's run through another one, then we'll get to some live ones. This is from Todd Voss at as_scene_by_TV. And he's the I Love You Man award winner this year as well. He says, which college bowl game has the best gravy?
The Texas Bowl, no doubt.
There's obviously the Kinder's Texas Bowl.
Yeah.
You can get your tickets at kinderstexasbowl.com.
It's named after the greatest state of all time. We're the best at everything.
And they sponsor the best podcast.
Exactly.
It's the best podcast. We got an award. We won 2 awards. 3 awards, including Robert's. So
it's so beautiful.
So yeah. And then if you had to not go with that, I did tweet this out earlier. I was like, whoever wins the New Orleans Bowl should just be the national champion. We don't need to do a playoff. I didn't look at who played in the New Orleans Bowl. Did you? Let me pull it up.
I would have probably gone with the Serve Pro First Responders Bowl because you got to respect first responders.
It looks like Sam Houston won the New Orleans Bowl, so I guess we just give them the national championship.
Oh, that's weird. Your bowl game was so early.
We just give them the national championship. So Sam
wouldn't know
Houston
about that.
national championship, New Orleans Bowl, but Texas Bowl has the best gravy.
If we're not counting the actual Gravy Bowl.
Well, that was Sam
It wasn't
Houston.
a technical bowl
Sam
game,
Houston,
but-
Jacksonville State, obviously. But yeah, okay, Texas Bowl. Let's go. Let's have some quick answers, questions, rapid fire. Let's go. What we got? Then we're gonna maybe talk to Cobo real quick.
This is a 2-part question.
How much?
I'd rather
lube is too
remain
much lube?
anonymous.
We have no idea who this is.
Okay, first of all,
You have a name tag on though.
yes,
Fragile.
ignore that.
Fragile.
Do y'all like baby oil and do y'all want to party?
No.
Yes and yes.
No. Not with Diddy.
Are you sure?
Not with Diddy.
Well, we can't
You
be
sure?
sure that's Diddy.
It might be.
It'll be
Diddy.
historic.
No.
Will LeBron James be there?
We don't name names.
Probably. What about Jay-Z?
Yes.
All right.
I'm always down to party with Hove.
That's not. I was gonna clap, but that was Diddy. We don't clap for Diddy.
No, we don't
no
clap for
claps,
Diddy.
No claps. How is Justin right by him? That's bad.
Yeah, you might wanna keep
We have
him
a
away
child
from
going
this.
after Diddy. I don't like that. Okay.
This is a collaboration, and I told Justin not to cuss at Pat.
Todd Voss and Justin Voss.
I'll cuss right back at him.
I told him not to cuss at Pat. Whether he listens or not, that's up to him. This was his idea. I just helped him refine it.
All right. I love it.
I will not cuss, but okay. The question.
What is going on here?
We got all the kids
the
up.
question is,
Kids podcast, you know?
power rank these things if they were gravy flavored. Airheads, lollipops, Pop-Tarts, popsicles, and ice cream.
I think you got to go with the Pop-Tart right away because
Pop-Tart?
it's basically like a small biscuit and gravy.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I think popsicle kind of sounds dope.
A gravy popsicle would be dope.
Then lollipop.
Lollipop, yeah.
What were the other two options?
Airheads, lollipops, Pop-Tarts, popsicles, ice cream.
I'm gonna go ice cream 4 and the what was it? I'm losing the name for it. It's just the consistency on that. What was the first one you said again?
Airheads.
Airheads. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think the consistency would go well with gravy.
I don't like. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have chewy gravy. You know what I'm saying?
But ice cream gravy, I could get down on that.
Dude, great question, Justin. And if you had to tell Pat anything, what would you tell him? Your dad's rules are gone. If you had to say one last final thing to Pat, what would you say?
I want to be nominated for answer questions.
Best
Question
answers.
answer.
Okay. Well, hey, if you get your
You
dad
gotta
to
earn
send in
it.
some more next year, we can put you up on that nomination.
There's no
buddy.
nepotism on this podcast. You got to earn it.
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
Thank
buddy.
you, buddy.
All right. Who we got next?
Jordan Welch.
Jordan Welch in the machine. Rapid fire this bad boy.
Test. Hello.
It's working.
Jordan Welch. Twitter handle @J_Welch2795.
I have that memorized.
Of course. Numbers from high school. Shout out to Cycrete.
Shout out to Brandon Jacobs, 27.
Right.
Best running back
My
ever.
answers question is it's a two-part question,
Okay.
actually. If zombies have to survive off human flesh, aren't they already dead? Like, how do they do that? And B, like, they're already dead. Why do they need to survive anyway off anything?
Well, see, because a zombie, it still needs sustenance to keep the body going, and their skin is no longer edible to what the nutrients that they need because it is an infected. They are an infected organism. They need the fresh human skin, and it's also the blood that is helping sustain them. Their blood is a little bit infected, so it won't go after. Like if you ever played Halo, the reason Johnson was able to get away from the flood, he had a special like something going on with his blood to where it did not attract the flood. It's very similar with the zombies. They're not attracted to each other. They are not cannibals. All right.
I like Pat's answer.
So that's what it is. Zombies still need fresh blood and fresh human skin to sustain themselves because otherwise they wouldn't die, but they would wither away, and then they would just like start falling apart, and then they would be useless.
Okay. They're living corpses, though. I mean,
I was actually talking about zombies at work yesterday, and I went over all of this. Shocking.
That was
if
perfect.
they're living corpses, though, that's one thing. But, you know, I'm just trying to figure out, like, if they're already dead, how do they do that?
See, I subscribe more to the zombie theory that they have been infected and they are not actually risen dead. I think that's more likely to happen in this time.
Yeah.
I'm the zombie expert. I have way too much time on my hands.
I need to play more zombies then. So.
Yeah, there you go. You just got to get after it. It's not so much Nazi zombies, you know.
Not Nazi zombies.
I mean, I'm sure there are some Nazis that were turned
Those
into
are the
zombies.
best ones to kill, is Nazi zombies.
They
I
are
would
fun
say.
to kill. Kill them with a ray gun, baby.
Shout out to Black Ops zombies, though. That was the best campaign ever.
Oh, yeah. Black Ops had a good one.
Yeah. Jordan Welch, everybody.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thanks, dude.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I love you all.
Dude. Love
All right,
you,
looks like we got one more
Uno mas. And it's our man of the year.
with a fantastic hat on.
It is amazing.
Okay, first, Pat, it wasn't herpes I gave you. It was gonosyphyl herpes.
That sounds worse.
It's okay. I ignored it.
Okay. Something else I was going to say.
That you're sorry that you gave it to him?
Oh, I'm not sorry.
I didn't
I
ask for
meant
an
to.
apology.
I was on your back.
Mikey Paul, @ just Mikey P on X, established 1985.
1985, I arrived. J. Cole, shout out.
Why are blimps called blimps? Who came up with that name?
I don't know, but I feel like it's a perfect name for it.
Because we saw a blimp coming here. I'm like, why do they call them blimps?
Because when there's a negative connotation with the word Zeppelin, there were some people that used those back in the day that
But why blimp?
we don't like so much anymore.
Oh.
I still on this question?
They are called blimps just because I feel like somebody said that word. They're like, look, what is that? And somebody's like, it's a blimp. And
It's
you're like,
a
"That
blimp,
is-
baby."
I don't know what that means, but it's the perfect word for it. That's one of those things you look at, you're like, blimp, yes. That looks like I don't know what the word blimp means, but that looks like it's that.
Yeah, sky whale didn't really roll off the tongue as
Sky
well.
whale would have
Or
also
do they
been
see it
good.
on the radio? Like, that's a blimp.
It's a blip, and somebody like accidentally typed in, they hit it on their
Blimp.
keyboard.
It was somebody from like
Better than now.
Mississippi that
That's your
said
answer.
it. With their accent, it sounded
That's
like
your
blimp.
answer. Great.
I love you both.
I love you too, buddy.
I love you. Congratulations on Man of the Year. I got two dabs. Haha. All right.
Oh, looks like we do have one
Alex O coming in here. You're like the first person to have 2 answers questions on the pod.
Had a quick question. If y'all were to fight the Grinch, would you win?
If I went what?
Fight the Grinch.
Is Max fighting against me also?
Yes.
Because I would not fight Max.
No, I could not
All
fight
right,
Max.
Okay, Max is out.
Max is out.
Max is ref.
No, I think I could definitely take him, but you forget he's got some crazy athleticism
you can take
on
on
him.
the Grinch, Pat.
Oh yeah, no, I'd ground and pound.
So how would you win?
Tackle him, ground and pound, rain down elbows and hammer fist on top of his face.
I'd have to just stab him.
You got to
I'd have
remember,
stab
also,
him.
the Grinch covered in fur. You can grab a handful. It's not like me. You can't
Yeah.
grab my head. This is all tactical. That's why I shave my head. If I'm ever in a fight, you can't get a grip. The Grinch, he's covered in fur everywhere.
And if you watch his hands, he's got like little weird fingers that are like fur. Most
Oh,
of
yeah.
it, like most of his fingers aren't fingers.
You can snap
so
those to
he's,
the
like,
side.
if you're in a grappling match, he's not gonna be able to really compete with you.
His
so
entire
you
body,
gotta ground and pound it.
His entire body is like he's wearing
What
a
do you
gi.
think Robert would do against the Grinch?
Robert would he'd find a way to be really nice to the Grinch, and the
Yeah.
Grinch wouldn't even want to
He'd
fight
just
him.
let him win?
He'd beat him with pacifism.
He would, yeah, like the Grinch would quit because he'd be like, Robert's just too nice of a guy, and just like he'd whip him with his hog if he really had to.
Also, if I had a lighter, I would just light the Grinch on fire.
That I would do that.
I'd grab a lighter and a can of WD-40 and torch that
That
bitch.
is a great answer. Yeah, because he's very flammable.
He's very fur.
Very flammable. Yeah, great question. Great question. All right. Let's can we get Cobo up here? Can we get Cobo up for a second before we wrap things up? I know UT's about to kick off. I'll just be real fast. He did have us here. We're gonna give away our MVP right after
The
that.
host with the most.
The hostess with the mostest.
Well, he's a host.
Hostess with mostest.
Okay.
Will you come talk to us for a second? He doesn't want to talk?
Don't boo the guy that's serving you beer and food, you
Do not
animals.
boo him or he will kick you out.
I've always wanted to be a bouncer. I'll throw your ass out of here like DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Let him throw one person out.
Clarence, you're about to get kicked out, sir.
First off, I love you.
Love you too, sir.
What is the plan for this? We know there's an expansion coming. And there's
Yeah,
some-
so we have a couple spots in mind, but one of them's probably, at the 2-yard line, but we can fumble it, they can fumble
Yeah.
it, so I don't want to announce anything yet.
Right. You don't have to announce anything officially, but like we got plans in the works.
We do have plans. We will be in the Atascocita as well very soon.
Ooh. Okay.
That's where we, started and
That's when
made our name.
When my brother Arian Foster would always post about you, and my brother and I we would try and go up, and you would sell out.
Yeah.
You would always sell out. We never were able to make it before you'd sell out. And then when you got this location, we were like, fuck yeah, let's go. I remember coming here when it was BYOB.
Yeah.
It was BYOB, and like that was when you were testing out the menu and everything
Yeah,
too.
man.
And this is my favorite, best food in town.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We're gonna miss this location, but like.
Thank you, man.
Do we have any idea of like when we can expect the like a Atascocita or anything like that?
No. So the Atascocita location, I mean, that's just going to be a food truck. I'm not going to do a full-blown whatever. I mean, we just have too many, of our loyal customers out there that, it just makes sense to go back, as like, just like as a second location, but not, a brick and mortar.
Right.
But no, we'll do another brick and mortar, within like a 5-minute radius of here.
Uh-huh.
And, keep that going.
Okay.
And, bigger, better, and this was my first go around, so a lot of mistakes, and we built this. My wife and I built this. With no experience, no nothing, man. So I just kind of built it like a man cave. You know what I mean?
It's sick, dude. I love it.
Kind of built it like a man cave. Went from there, but the next one will have more. You know what I mean? Like, it'll have more.
You're gonna perfect it a little bit more each time, yeah.
Correct. So.
But hey, dude, we appreciate you having us out here.
Thank
This
you
is
so
the
much, man.
Third time you've had us out here. Are we gonna have Biggie on the wall at the next place too?
I'm sorry?
Are we gonna have Biggie on the wall at the next place?
Biggie's always
okay,
gonna be
good,
on the wall.
good,
Man.
good.
Always.
Well, hey, we appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you so much,
Love you, man.
Love y'all, man. Thank you.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
y'all.
Everybody,
Thank you guys for coming too. Appreciate y'all.
Round of applause for Cobo. What is the last day?
Fuck Clarence and Lupe, by the way. What happened?
What's the last day here?
Oh, I don't know. We'll announce it pretty soon.
Okay.
We're still waiting on TxDOT to.
Okay.
So, but we are the last, I guess, shopping center or whatever the hell, this lot or whatever, that has not been bought out yet. All the other bars that way, Kim's Son, everything down that, everything's already bought. So
Neil's bar, I saw is gone too.
Yeah, that's my boy, man.
Yeah.
So I go to Neil's probably 3 or 4 times a week, man.
Dude.
That's my boy. So he, I guess it's not my place to tell his business, but
right.
you know, he only has a couple weeks left, and he's already kind of made that known.
That sucks. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, it's gonna the big conglomerates will be here, but you know.
Well, we're going to go to you, though. We're not going to big conglomerates.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Hey, love you, buddy. Thank you.
Well, thank you again, man. Love y'all, brother.
Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas, man.
Take care, brother.
And go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. All right. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up with our MVP award, the most valuable player at the 2024 Gravies Awards all throughout the year. Our nominees for our 2024 MVP are last year's MVP, Alex O, trying to go back-to-back. We also have Ashley Wilkins, Mikey Paul, Raimundo Benavidez, and Todd Voss. And ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Gravies MVP is Raimundo Benavidez. This is his second MVP in Gravies history.
Rarefied air.
Wow. And this was the toughest award to give out every year. There were a lot of very deserving candidates. He has a championship belt already. I feel like
now he's got a championship pedigree.
Now he has a championship pedigree and a championship trophy. Congratulations, buddy.
When did Hacksaw Jim Duggan get here?
This is to all the little people I had to step on to get here. You are all beneath me. I am above you. This is proof. Josh Tree, you've been retired for like 5 years. Todd, Adam the Cop showed you you're no longer a champ. This proves it here. This is my villain origin story. Thank you, Alex and Pat.
An award is your villain origin story?
Oh, yes. So
yeah, it
I'll
went
tell
to
you
his
the whole
head.
story about it.
Okay.
About like how you do it. So now when you win, you become a villain.
Okay, that's kind of the opposite of the way it's gone historically.
No, just work with it.
Okay, no, I'm on.
He's getting the Patriots treatment.
So this is the beginning. So we're gonna have like 2 movies.
You're like the Astros. You won, but we're mad that you won.
And yes, everyone's gonna be mad that I won. Todd's gonna say I cheated.
Oh, okay.
And then Josh is gonna throw things at me.
I do want that narrative going.
Yes, I want
year.
that narrative. We're gonna keep going.
Everybody just call him a cheater.
It's gonna be like
next year.
hate us
Who's the bad
or
guy?
be us. You know what I mean? Just keep it. Embrace the hate.
Embrace the hate.
Embrace the hate.
Hey, we love you, buddy.
We love you too.
Congratulations.
Love you guys. Love the Gravy Gang. Love Cobos. This is for Taylor Swift and Baby L. Love y'all.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas.
One more round of applause
Fathers.
for your 2024 Gravies MVP, Raimundo Benavidez. All right. Let's wrap this bad boy up. We had a lot of people to thank. Everybody that came out here, everybody that's listening, everybody that's watching this later. We appreciate all of you. Ooh. And Elle's here too. This is her first appearance.
The official gravy baby.
The gravy baby. What's up? Don't cry, please. Please don't cry. Some thank yous, though. Everybody that listens, interacts with us, everybody that's ever come out to any event, not just this one. Shout out to David Obert for filling in. I had been tweeting for like 2 weeks about an engineer, and David was like, what do you fucking need, dude? I got you. And he's been an absolute G all day long, and he got Home Alone 2 through the next round of the bracket. Shout out to Elle. She's awesome. Shout out to Robert for always putting up with us. Robert is the best producer in the biz. Please don't ever leave us. I don't know what we would do without you. Shout out to my wife for letting me do this podcast for hours every week and putting up with my shit. Shout out to Pat.
Shout out to you.
For hanging out with me every week. I appreciate you, buddy. I love you. And then shout out to Texas Bowl and littleemshop.com, littleemshop.com. Go there to get all of your air fresheners you need. And not yet. And then shout out to, everybody that's here right now. We love you guys. Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you guys in 2025. We've got the best of coming out next week. This will be out Monday. We love you guys. Until next year. Pass the gravy, ya motherfucking bitches!
Gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. Now we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.